Hello children, once again we meet for the English conversation class. So how you all are doing? I hope you must be listening to your mother, your father and also studying also. Are you or just playing games? Better study and also take the precautions from the diseases, right? Now next is today we will be doing lesson number 2, that is making comparison. You have heard the word comparison because recently in our English class we have done adjective comparison and also in the pronoun also. No, only in adjective. When you study about adverb, then you will be learning about another comparison. So what do you mean? Comparison means to compare between the two things or more than two things. So the comparison, what does it mean? It means this similarity between two people or things. It means this similarity. This similarity means it is not the same. The two things are not the same. Suppose if I say, I have two pens in my hand. The body structure is the same. The whatever it is written over here is the same, but they are not similar. How can you differentiate these pens? Because this pen is green in color and this pen is in black in color. So these pens are not similar. So therefore comparison means this similarity between two people or things. Another meaning of comparison is differentiate. Differentiate, to differ from each other. Differentiate has come from the word differ. They differ from one another, between two people or things or more than that if you compare. Now, purpose of the comparison. What is the purpose? What work comparison do? Now, comparison actually, children, highlights this similarity or differences between the two people. It compares this similarity and differentiate between the two things. Why? Or more things. Why? Now why? It is to let us see the pros and cons. Pros and cons between the two things. Pros and cons between the two things, and to understand about the thing better and before making any decision. So when your mother goes to market, what does she when she wants to buy a pressure cooker? Suppose she wants to buy a pressure cooker. So your mother goes to the market, she goes to the shopkeeper and then she asks, show me the pressure cooker. Suppose the shopkeeper shows the pressure cooker of Prestige, right? So your mother says, right, what is the cost, what is the duration, how much liter it is, how thick it is. She looks into everything, the durability of that product. Then she doesn't go, she doesn't say just pack it. She says, show me another brand also. Another brand also. That may be Hawkins. It can be a Hawkins, a Bajaj, these all. And then what she does, she compares the three products, three brands of the pressure cooker. She compares this, she compares the rate, she compares the durability. One more thing very important, the mother goes for it, that is the period of guarantee, right? So, and then the price. So according to her budget, she buys it. Another example I'll give you, which it is very popular among the women. That is buying a sari. That is why neither Papa wants to go with Mummy, neither you all want, children wants to go. Because what? If Mama has to buy a sari, she will ask the shopkeeper to take out the saris ranging about between so and so, and then she will see about 50 to 60 saris, and then she will buy one sari. Why? Because she compares it. What will look on her, the thickness, the budget, the color, the print, everything, the durability of the sari, everything she sees, and then she buys it. So comparison means this similarity, या differentiate comparing, right? To why you make comparison? For better choice, for better choice, and for the long run. Now we will see the types of comparison, right? The next we will see the types of comparison. In types of the same comparison, it means we are comparing two people. Suppose I am comparing two people like Richa and Lena. So what will I say? Apart from them, there are some more words which we use to compare. That is fewer, more, less, plus then we can use, or more plus then we can use. Here for fear means we usually use fewer words for people or things. We generally use this word fewer for people or things. Let's say an example, there are fewer boys than girls in our class, which means boys are less than the girls. There are more of girls and less of boys. Next is fewer children walk to school these days. Fewer means very less children. They go to school by walking. Right? Either they have the cycle of their own, their scooty of their own, or their papa mama leaves them by car. Now less what does it mean? It means not much. What does less mean? Not much. So Ellen talks less than Lisa. Right? So this thing which means that Ellen talks very little, not much, than Lisa when we are comparing with two persons. Terrace has less space than the lawn. So for terrace means roof, top roof, has less space. Space means place to play or to keep things in than the lawn. So what you saw in fewer we don't use than, but in less we use than. See over here with the same Ellen and Lisa we have used less than. Over here the same less space than I have used to compare. So when we are comparing for comparison, when we are using less word, then than also is added to it. And when we are using the same fewer, we don't use than in the sentence. Now the use of word less. The use of the word less, which means not much. We generally use number of people. We generally use the word in number of people. Like for example, if we say less people came for the function. Less people came for the function. Right. So I have used less over here. This thing for the number of people. Suppose over here I will say we can also mention the number of people also. Like we can say not less than 50 you see over here, less people came for function. Now in this sentence, less than, we can say, you can say over here, less than 50 people came for the function. I have mentioned the number. So in less, this is not necessary. We can number the amount of people, things, or we can also use. Now measurement. Measurement means unit, right? To measure, unit. So not less than 50 yards. Not less than 50 yards he walked. So 50 yards, like he walked for 50 yards only. Less can be also less can also be used for time. Less can also be used for time. Like generally when you have exam, what does the teacher says when you have only few minutes left for the paper to be over? To be over. So what do you say? You have less time. You have less time, which means not enough time, right? You can also say when mention the time, how much minute, second it is left. Then we can say you have less than 5 minutes for your paper to be over, for your exams to be over. You have less than 5 minutes for your exams to be over. Now we will see the conversation which you have in page number 20. So take out your book. What is the name of the book? Ego. And take out page number 20. Now we'll read the dialogues between all the pictures in the book. We'll read the dialogues in it. Children, let us read the conversation between these children. How many people we are expecting in your birthday party, Nisha? I think there will be more than 40 children. Right? Then, no, hang on, let me check the list. It's going to be fewer than 40. It will be less than 50. Now the word then has been compared between the numbers, and the word fewer than 40, it is also compared over here, which is used. Excellent. Now the next picture. Where shall we have the party? The mother is asking, where shall we have the party? Now the girl is saying, Nisha, that how about here on the terrace? Now the boy is saying, no, I don't think it can take as many people. It can take as many people. The terrace has less space than the lawn down there. All right, let's have it on the terrace. Now see, the than is again used for the comparison between the terrace and the lawn. Now turn to page news. We must order less food than what we ordered last time. Now again they are comparing the food which has been ordered in the previous time and present time. So than that word has been used. How much food should we order? Yes, last time a lot of food was left over. Then again Nisha in the next picture it is saying, she's saying, don't we need to rent some chairs, Mom? Yes, we have fewer than 20 chairs. Now again she is comparing the number which she has 20 chairs, which is, and with the list of the guests, number of people they are going to invite. Let's ask for 35 chairs. Now look at the pictures over here. See, the picture is saying, the question is been asked, this is this thing car parking over here. How many cars are there in the park? How many cars are there in the park? So you count. Now if you count, it will be less than 20. So the answer will be fewer than 20. The options which are given over here, and according to it, fewer than 20. Next picture is, how many boats are there? How many boats are there? Now you count, children, how many boats are there? Yes, the answer is fewer than 10. Fewer than 10. Right. Now look at over here. Question number 3. Which boat has the largest space? Now according to you, which boat has the largest space? What do you feel? You take it. Now what does the question number 4 says? How many people can the yellow boat above take? How many people can the yellow boat above take? So now count the seaters. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So they are talking, all the 3 pictures are having 2 seaters, but their question has been asked yellow. So we'll look at the picture yellow and count. So which answer will go for it? More than 10? No. More than 5? Let's take another one. Fewer than the yes. So what will be the answer? More than 5. So we'll take the more than 5. Which speed boat goes the fastest? So if you are having an idea about the boat, you can take it. Because I don't have the idea. Now here, question number 6. What does it say? How many hotels are there around the lake? How many hotels are there around the lake? So you will count the number. You will find it is less than 30. So I have taken less than 30. Right? Now let us open to page number 25. Page number 25. Let's read it together. Did you ask for a glass of water? Listener said no. I asked for a glass of juice. Number 2. Can you shut the window? The listener is saying, sorry, what did you say? I said, can you shut the window? So remember what I am saying, shut, yes, window, juice, glass, they are all highlighted also. Right. So what are they? They are written in bold. Why? Because it is emphasizing the word. We are focusing the word in the sentence. Let's see what it says in question number 3. Which color do you like? The listener says, sorry, what did you say? Speaker saying, I said, which color do you like? Now I am again, the word which is focusing over here is like, asks color. So emphasize in the conversation, dressing is very important. Dressing is very important in the conversation. Dressing is very important while you are talking. Let's see over here. Is that your car? The listener saying, is that your car? Now you, because he is ignoring this thing, he is asking, so your and car will be in this sentence is dressing. Number 5, is this the Howrah Mail? The Howrah Mail is the name of a train. The listener is saying, is this the Howrah Mail? So over here the words are tracing each other. Where does the Shatabdi Express leave? The listener is saying it is expected at 4:35 p.m. The speaker is saying, no. I said, where does the Shatabdi leaves? Now leaves, I said. So I am pressing the word over here. Over here, look at this picture. What does it say? Who is the picture? The picture is whose? It is about a boy, right? The picture which is given over here is about a boy. So where are they? So then a boy and a girl. The picture is about a boy and a girl. Where are they? They both, if you compare, the boy is also sitting in his bedroom and the girl is also sitting playing in a bedroom. So where are they? They means the boy and the girl. Where are they? They are in the bedroom. What are they doing? So what are they doing? So you will answer, the boy is reading book on his bed and the girl is playing with the dog on the floor. What else do you see in the picture? Now what does else you see in the picture? What else you can see over here? The pictures are hanging. Then games item are kept. Laptop is kept on the table in the boys' room. In the girls' room, what you can say, apart from the bed, she has a bed table with a lamp. She has a chair. She has a closet, cupboard, you can say, a ball, right, in the picture. So here, the two pictures are being compared over here. Now come to this page number 27. Page number 27. This is a picture of the two place. The life in a city and the life in the urban place. The life in a city and the life in the urban place. Some points are given and according to the point, you are going to write a paragraph and learn it by heart, because whenever we meet in the class or we have the conversation class, I will be asking you all to speak about these two topics. So prepare yourself and get ready. Prepare yourself and write few lines. Not only that, you will be learning how to speak also, right? That's it, children. So today we have learned lesson number 2, comparison. Now for homework, you will over to page number 27 and which is picture number 2, and over there some points are also given on it, and you are going to learn to speak on the topic comparison between the village and the city life. Children, if you learn it, it will also help you in your later part of your life, where when a question, an essay has been asked to write, or you when it has been asked to speak, then you can speak bluntly without thinking, right, children? So that's it for the day. Have a good day.